the power of a vision-driven life. That without a vision, scripture says, people perish. Without a vision, another translation said they go unrestrained. They get unfocused with their life, and it goes off because they're not focused on where they're supposed to be focused. Everything that you do is supposed to be motivated by your vision. Everything. Vision is supposed to be the source of your human motivation. It simplifies your life. Vision imprisons you so you can fulfill it. It's dangerous to find a vision, because if you ever find a vision for your life, you might lose some friends. People with a vision are very narrow. Vision is the source of self-discipline. That's why when a person discovers their vision, they become a leader. When a person discovers vision for their lives, it automatically takes them into leadership development. And because leadership is discovering something that's worth dying for. That's when you become a leader. You pursue something that makes you self-controlled. Therefore, the man or the woman or the people with a clear vision for their lives live a very narrow life. As you go through the challenges of life and you look... Woo! Good morning, dreamers. Rise and shine. You already know, another blessed and grateful day. Happy Monday today. I believe we are coming up to the end of the month. Yes, today is the last day of the month, and it is official. We are into the fourth quarter, where those that really stick out and take the time to be disciplined, to push through, are really going to reap the rewards. I know all of us have the shoes strapped up and ready to go. Shane, Talina, Mike, Johnny, dreamers, it is good to see everybody. Phenomenal weekend over in Chicago. Huge event for the past 3 days. Individuals flying, driving out, the testimonies, success, the energy, the private masterminds, you already know, are always a special time. Getting to see the breakthroughs, the break frees, getting ready to take the notes back to the cities to implement. So it's always a fun time and a blast getting out to different cities, seeing the energy, seeing the new momentum, and it always sparks a new fire. So I love to see it. And we got a lot of value coming back here too. In fact, we're going to be doing a 3-day similar event just like we did over there on that side. We're going to be bringing that not just here, but in every single city that we hit, because I'm telling you, that 3-day blueprint was ideal. New guests can come in, the training, the Q&A, packing out the Super Saturday, phenomenal blueprint. So that is going to be the game plan coming here in the next couple of weeks as we get ready to fly out to Dallas on around the 3rd to the 7th. We're heading out there. We got Miami tomorrow. So a lot of big news is here and on the way. Absolutely. Love it. So let's get live on IG. I got a quick topic for everybody today. And this is going to be something where I actually spoke about this over in Chicago, painting the vision and realizing that there's a reason why they say even biblically, without a vision, the people perish. So excited for today. Let me get live on IG. I know everybody's got a busy schedule, so I don't want to take too much time, but let the games begin. The power of a vision. Here we go. It's crucial. I don't care what we're doing, whether we're talking about building a body, building our finances, building our relationship with the creator. The vision is literally probably one of the biggest pieces of this root to let it go ahead and flourish. Love it. The power of vision. IG, it's good to see you. Happy Monday. Hope all of you had a great weekend so far. Some time with the family, some time to recharge, some time to grow, get out in nature, get a workout in, take some time to meditate. Yes. I love it. Sending prayers over Cedric. Hopefully that goes ahead and blows over. I know it's going to blow over quickly. You're going to be just fine in no time. I love it. Grateful to be alive. We actually just got a new mug shipped in. So squad, get ready. I'm looking to go ahead and get the whole dream team with a nice mug. So send me a clean pic. Let me know, and I'm going to get everybody ready to go. Brandon's going to be on point. The flyers, the mugs, the shirts. We're coming in black and royal blue out to Dallas. Everybody's going to look sharp and clean. I can't wait to see it. Casper, what's up, brother? Awesome. So here we go. The power of vision.
This is the story that I spoke about in Chicago. And Chicago, they pretty much had us go over there because they were seeing a little bit of stagnancy. Brian's like, head over to Chicago. I want to give them a little piece of what you guys have been implementing over here. Some of the knowledge, some of the mindset, some of the tactical systems that we've been putting into play. And I talked about it over there. I think one of the biggest pieces when it comes to really looking at a market and consulting and looking at a business, the first thing is first, I actually broke down, obviously you guys all know the tier method, right? Because at the end of the day, when you look at somebody's success, when you look at somebody's results, it always stems from the thoughts. It always comes from what are people thinking? How does those thoughts trigger the emotions? Those emotions lead to the actions that we take, and those actions end up exactly mirroring the results that happen inside of our lives. So if somebody's seeing a little bit of action, if a group is seeing some stagnancy, the first thing that I went in and looked at was the mindset. Where's the thoughts? Where's the vision? Where are the daily beliefs at for everybody inside of the organization? And what I noticed for many is it was really a lack of belief and a lack of urgency. And when you really study 1%ers, when you really study top earners, that's probably one of the two biggest things that they carry is their sense of belief and their sense of urgency. Because with those two things, the amount of action that we take, the confidence when we speak, it all leads to the quantum leaps that we're all looking for, and the sense of urgency. Imagine if we thought about making a list of, let's say, 50 individuals, and we went through that list of 50 in 3 months versus that list of 50 in a couple of days. You see, that's two completely different mindsets. That's two completely different results. So what I talked about out there was we need to fix the vision. Sometimes we hear a lot of the same things, maybe from similar individuals. All it takes is a different mouth sometimes to really allow that method, that methodology, that action to just resonate. So this was the story that I gave them. There's two individuals, and some of you guys know this story, but it's crucial to just go ahead and run over it again. There's two individuals, and they're both shoe designers, right? And they say, you know what? We want to go to South Africa because I think we could have some potential out there. I want to go out and try something new. Okay. Well, here's what we did. They ended up going out to South Africa. And the first guy, he starts going around, they're traveling, they're looking around the city, they're walking around, and they're just taking notes. They're looking at how people are dressing, they're looking at the different houses, and they notice something. The first guy says, well, I don't think we're going to be able to actually build a business over here because nobody has shoes. Everybody's barefoot. People are literally just walking on the dirt. Nobody has shoes over here. We're not going to be able to ever make a business that's going to be sustainable. And the other guy looks at him, and he looks back out at the city, out of the town. He's looking at people's feet, and he says, you know what? That's interesting that you say that, because I actually see this the complete opposite as you. He says, you see nobody has shoes, so there's no opportunity. Well, you see, the way I see it, nobody has shoes. Look at how many individuals that we can now bless, being able to protect their feet, being able to give them something for all of their family, that now they don't have to be afraid to walk outside, to step on anything sharp. And that's the mindset right there that separates most people. Somebody might look out in the marketplace. Think about Steve Jobs. When nobody had an iPhone, there was a lot of people probably saying, well, the iPhone's a stupid phone. We already have the BlackBerry. We already have what we need. Why would we make an iPhone? Well, Steve Jobs said, because this has never been done for, look at how many lives we can impact. Hence, you see the iPhone is now a multi-billion-dollar company. And you know what's interesting? We could probably do that with every single billion-dollar company that exists. With any big brand that you see, I can almost guarantee you that's exactly what happened. You're like, well, give me a couple examples. I got you. Do you guys remember Blockbuster? Drop a 3 down below if you guys have ever bought a movie, you've bought a video game to go back home and play on your PlayStation 3 on Blockbuster. Let me know. Or a movie. You guys ever done that? You remember those days? Some of you are too young. You might not remember that. Well, back in the day, we used to have to literally go and rent movies in person, get the physical copy. In fact, they had it at gas stations. You would go to the gas station, put your card in, rent a movie for about whatever it was, $3 for 5 days, take the DVD, go home, and after you watch it, guess what? You had to go back and shove it back in the machine until Netflix was created. You know how many people said Netflix was the dumbest thing ever? There's no way people are going to pay a subscription service to be able to watch movies, to be able to watch TV. We have TV Guide. Well, guess what? It's now one of the biggest subscriptions in the world that exists. And to most people, it's not important. So we could give a be kind, rewind. Hey, I'm with you. I was using the Blockbuster too. I had the video games. I had the movies. It was literally one of my favorite spots. I literally could not wait to go hit up Blockbuster. So, hey, no shame here. But it's like that with anything, okay? The banks thought Bitcoin was a joke. Taxis thought Uber was never going to be able to work out until that one visionary said, you know what? I don't care what 97% of other people think. But it doesn't matter what anybody says, okay? It doesn't matter what anybody says. Those that see the vision, think about all of the phenomenal individuals. I don't know if you guys know KFC. You know KFC wasn't created until he was 52 years old. Do you know how many people told him he was crazy? How many people said there's no way you're going to create one of the biggest chicken restaurants that exists? Same thing with J.K. Rowling. Drop a 777 down below if you guys have ever read or you've ever seen the movie Harry Potter. You guys ever seen that one? One of my favorites back in the day. Definitely a fan. But think about that. Same thing. J.K. Rowling got rejected literally hundreds of times before Harry Potter actually went public, launched, and again created $1 million series and a book. This is how success works. Most people, they're not going to see what we see. But that's why every one of us are given a different set of eyes for a reason. Every big brand, Rolls-Royce, Ford, the cars that we drive, all of these ideas were insane. Tesla. You think people ever thought that people would drive an electric car? There's no way. But this is the power of a vision, of seeing what people can't see, taking action no matter what anybody says, and holding the vision and trusting the process. This is huge. I don't care what part anybody's inside of their life. It is going to take having a vision that probably most people in our circle, friends, family, they might not see it at first. But eventually, you know what they say? At first, they ask us, why do you do it? Why are you wasting time trading? Why are you wasting time learning about skills like e-commerce, learning what the wealthy hacks are? First, they ask you why you do it. You know what they end up saying later? How'd you do it? How'd you get so lucky? How'd you make it happen? How'd you end up on stages? How'd you end up traveling the world? Well, they didn't see all the things that we did behind the scenes. They didn't see the 800 plus days journaling. They didn't see all the days hitting the gym, all the times on Zoom calls, taking notes, tapped in with the chats, asking questions. It's kind of like the picture of the iceberg, right? People see the top of the iceberg and they see the piece of success, but they don't realize everything it took beneath the surface to allow that to manifest. All of the times where we thought to ourselves like, man, I don't know if this is for me. I don't know if I can make this happen. I'm nervous. I'm afraid to commit to this action. I'm afraid to go out and do what I'm normally not used to doing. We've all felt these thoughts. We've all been there. It's a part of being an entrepreneur. It's literally a part of the journey. That's why they say, if it was easy, finish it for me. If it was easy, everybody would do it. Is it easy? Absolutely not. I'd be lying. I'd be sitting up here lying to you if I told you any of this was easy. It's simple. It's a lot of similar rituals done over and over again, but it's not easy. But I can tell you right now, it is 1,000% worth it. And it might take time. Great things take time. It took time learning how to speak. It took time learning how to build a brand. It took time learning how to study psychology and understand people and understand how the industry really works inside and out. So if things might not be exactly where we desire them to be, I can tell you right now, it is only a matter of time. That's something my mentor always taught me. He said, D, the only difference between me and you is just time. I've just been looking at it a little bit longer than you. You're going to be able to speak better than me. You're going to be able to train better than me. And you know what's true? I believe that for so many individuals, so many out there, you're going to be able to speak, train, make videos, do all of this so much better than any of us. One of the hardest parts is just believing it's possible. And kind of just like a father, that's what a real leader, that's what a real mentor wants to see. They want to see their students, they want to see their business partners literally outshine them. Take the knowledge, take the nuggets, take the gems, and make it your own. Just like they always say, good artists copy, great artists steal. And every one of us, we have a story, we have strengths, we have gifts that individually we bring to the table that makes us special. And collectively, this is literally where the dream team comes into play. Think about it. The dream team is like the top all-stars from all around that come into play on the same team. That's what this is. Teamwork makes the dream work. So everybody on here, you matter, you're valued, you bring skills to the table that all of us collectively can create some serious magic. And just know we are just getting started. So fam, anything you need, we're here for you every step of the way. Drop some fives down for yourself. Smash that like button if you got some value, if you are ready to run the play for the fourth quarter, because this is always it. I'm an athlete. I play sports. And I can tell you the fourth quarter is really what separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. And a lot of the times, it's just that little extra. So I love you, fam. Remember, we can be, do, and have anything. We can hold it in our mind. We can hold it right here in our hands. Stay tuned. Fort Lauderdale, Dallas is coming up in the next week and a half. It's game time, fam. Let's grow.